Welcome back to the Contributor Corner for Run Radio. I'm Trina and Jennifer Kornblum with Jennifer Kornblum Law LLC. You've got some tips and tricks to help us be smarter when it comes to all things legal. What do you have today?
Well, today I'm going to talk about something a little bit different.
Okay.
So there are phrases that I hear on TV and the movies in face-to-face meetings with people that make my legal alarm bells go off. And I thought it might be helpful to share some of those um, and why they set my alarm bells off.
Yeah, let's hear them.
So the first one is, it's not fair. Yeah, I hear that a lot. And you know what? The one thing that I want to impress upon people, the law and fairness are not always related. Sometimes the law is just the law, and the way it plays out is going to result in an unfairness. The judges are not out there to determine what is the fairest result. They have to follow whatever the law says.
Yeah.
And so, when your parents told you as you were growing up that life isn't fair, neither is the law. So don't expect that. Another one is, it's the principle of the thing that I am fighting for.
Okay.
So I was told years ago, if you ever have a client that says that to you, fire them. And the reason is because the person who is fighting for the principle, while I'm sure there is every reason to expect that they're doing it for all the right reasons, that is a person who's probably never going to be satisfied with the result. Because again, the law does not enforce principles. The law enforces the law. And so sometimes the principle of the matter is going to cost you a lot of money and not get you a good result. So when I meet with people and they're talking to me about fighting for the principles,
Yeah.
we usually end up having a much deeper conversation.
Oh, okay.
Okay, another one, and boy, do I hear this all the time, mostly on TV and in the movies, but I suspect it's probably happening in the real world. I don't need a lawyer. I haven't done anything wrong.
Oh.
Yes, well, let me just tell you, I don't practice criminal law, but I
Right.
guarantee you that of the 974 people who are wrongfully convicted every single year, I guarantee you every single one of them said that.
Oh,
I
goodness.
don't need a lawyer. I haven't done anything wrong. So all I can tell you about that is, if you are ever questioned by law enforcement in relation to a serious crime, talk to a lawyer first.
Yeah.
Find out from a criminal law attorney whether you do need a lawyer there, because people are wrongfully convicted. The Innocence Project US has estimated it's about 974 people every year, which is about 2 every single day.
Oh, goodness.
So you do need a lawyer, and you need to talk to the lawyer before you talk to the law enforcement officials.
Yeah.
That doesn't mean you're not going to cooperate. It doesn't mean you're not going to help them. It just means you've got to protect yourself first.
Yeah, it's not an admission of guilt. It means you're getting the right person that knows more about the law than you do.
Yes, and how best to answer questions, and
Yeah,
what questions you should not be answered, and
yeah,
all of those
for
things.
sure.
Because when law enforcement has you as a target for their investigation, they're not going to tell you.
Yeah.
So you got to protect yourself
Oh my goodness.
first.
Okay, very good stuff. What
And
else?
now the last one is, I heard somewhere that, or somebody told me that,
Yeah,
and then you fill in the blank.
right,
And I know that everybody's out there trying to do the best for each other, or most people are.
right.
But if you're getting legal advice off Facebook or Instagram, or at your local cocktail party, you're probably not going to be able to rely on that advice in a legal setting.
Yeah.
So just because somebody tells you that something worked for them in their divorce, or they heard on the street that all you have to do is this, you might want to just double check that with an attorney before you take any action in reliance on that advice.
I mean, that is excellent, because one person might good and well have the best intentions, but they don't know the particulars, and that's where your lawyer can help you out best.
Exactly. Well, every single case is different. Every single person is different. And so you really have to know the specifics about your situation if you're going to get the best advice.
Sounds great. Thank you so much, Jennifer Kornblum with Jennifer Kornblum Law. Learn more about her and our other contributors at runradio.net.